Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Coryn. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I am a proud citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, the land of the hummingbird, the land of the steel pan, soca, and calypso. One of the things I love most about my country is how culturally diverse it is. Trinidad and Tobago has a rich, sometimes dark, and interesting history. The evidence of our history is all around us in you and me. What I mean is, there are lots of people here whose ancestors came or were kidnapped and brought here against their will from all different parts of the world. There are people of Chinese, Indian, Spanish, Syrian, and of course, African heritage, like me. Some people are even mixed up and jumbled up like a good Trini Kalaloo. Don't frown, that's not a bad thing. I just mean some people might have one side of their family who came from Africa and the other side might have come from somewhere else, like India or Spain. Even though our ancestors aren't here anymore, they still left us some pretty awesome gifts. One of those gifts is the food. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have a wide array of scrumptious foods to represent the different ethnic groups in our country. In this episode of Conversations with Coryn, I'm going to take you with me as I explore some yummy foods that are totally trendy on this Totally Toco food tour. Full disclosure, I'm a bit of a picky eater, and I don't eat meat, but I'm happy to teach you about it, so let's go! I've already told you about how culturally diverse my sweet tea and tea is. Some of the most popular foods locally are roti, doubles, pilau, kalaloo, falori, big and shark, crab and dumpling, sauce, red mango, red plums, pepper mango, sugar cake, tulum, and so many others. So, I have a question for you. How did you start the Totally Toco food tour, and why?
I started it because Toco has a lot of good food options and nobody really knew much about it. So I wanted to showcase that to Trinidad and Tobago and the world, and then I partnered with Totally Toco to do that.
Okay, but how did you get the idea to take it on the tour?
They have so many good stops. I wanted to introduce a lot of people to it, and the best way to do it was to pretty much launch a food tour. And I love food. I live for food, so I feel like if I could combine my love for food with Totally Toco's tour experience, then we could have such a fantastic experience and give people a really great gastronomical experience, if you want to call it that.
What does that word mean?
That means to enjoy it in your belly. Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
Give me a high five. What is pemi and what is it made out of?
Pemi is a local dish brought here by the Africans, and it is made of cornmeal flour, sugar, spices, and wrapped in a kashubi leaf. Yeah, or suhari leaf is the name of the leaf.
It's wrapped in something. It smells very strong. Thank you for your time. Okay, bye. My question is it hard to make palori?
Use flour and we add a little baking powder, yeast, seasoning, the green seasoning like Shana Benny, salt, and then mix it with water. Yes, until we become a thick dough. Thick to soft, sort of. Yeah.
I can't wait to try palori.
Somewhat like doubles. Then a smaller dessert. All
While on the Totally Toco food tour, I took the opportunity to ask a few of the foodie adventurers to share some of their favorite Trini dishes. And what's your favorite Trini food?
what I'm having today.
Thomas?
Correct. The meat, the callaloo, the dumplings, and what's this? This is cuckoo. It's made from cuckoo. Is made from cornmeal and carrots and the green vegetable. What's the green vegetable called? Okras. Oh yeah, it's very healthy. Would you like to taste the piece?
No, thank you.
Curry crab and dumpling.
Okay, thank you.
I would say crab and dumpling.
Crab and dumpling.
And my favorite Trini food actually may be pylori. What is your favorite thing about Trinidad and Tobago?
I just love the people. Loving people.
The carnival time.
Well, my favorite thing about Trinidad and Tobago is probably carnival, or the feta party and stuff like that. What is Totally Toco?
So Totally Toco is a tourism company based in Toco. So we do tourism management through tours, promoting the area as a tourism destination. We partner with different tourism stakeholders in the community. So whether it be accommodations, camping site, businesses, that is what Totally Toco is about.
Oh, okay. So what's very special about Toco?
So Toco is special because it has a mix of so many different things. There's the beaches, there's rivers, you could go bird watching. Yes. So you've been to bird watching, right? There's also be very close to Tobago as well. So we have some nice beaches, not as nice as Tobago, but we close to, right? And there's a lot of nice traditional food and sweets that you could get homemade right here in Toco as well.
Okay, but what do you like most about Trinidad and Tobago?
What I like most about Trinidad is our diverse culture. So we have so much, a big mix of different persons here right on this store here today. Even in my community, there's a nice mix of different persons. So you have a nice tasty culture. You have different types of food and cuisine and so much history that we could learn about and benefit from.
So basically from Africa, India, Syria, Spain.
Yeah.
And last up, what is your favorite Trini food?
My favorite Trini food is roti. Yeah.
Mine is pylori.
Planning your pylori today?
Yeah, I got pylori today. That's it for this episode of Conversations with Coryn. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about some of our Trini food on this Totally Toco food tour. Who knows, maybe I'll try doubles, roti, cassava pone, or even sauce next time. You got to stay tuned to find out.